I'm Marcy Fitz Randolph, and I'm reading from Brave New World, a book that's pretty familiar to a lot of people. I read it originally when I was a young person, but there was a passage that struck me, and I remembered it for a long time, because it was one of the first times that I realized that the way we think about our relationships is really more about thinking about each other and not what is ordained, what is actually out there in the world. He came in at once, paused for a moment just inside the door, looked around, then soft on his moccasin feet strode quickly across the room, fell on his knees in front of the director and said in a clear voice, "My father." The word for father was not so much obscene as, with its connotation of something at once removed from loathsomeness and moral obliquity of childbearing, merely gross, eschatological rather than a pornographic impropriety. The comically smutty word relieved what had become quite an intolerable tension. Laughter broke out, enormous, almost hysterical, peal after peal as though it would never stop. My father, and it was the director. My father, oh Ford, oh Ford. That was really too good. The whooping and the roaring renewed themselves. Faces seemed on the point of disintegration. Tears were streaming. 6 more test tubes of spermatozoa were upset. My father. Pale, wide-eyed, the director glared about him in an agony of bewildered humiliation. My father. The laughter, which had shown signs of dying away, broke out again once more loudly than ever. He put his hands over his ears and rushed out of the room.